At that moment, Ariel tightly clasped Mushi's hand. Her slender palm was soft and warm yet firm. Her fingertips tightened slightly, as though she were holding a priceless treasure. Her gaze burned intensely, and her red eyes were filled with passionate emotion. She said tenderly, "From now on, live with me. All right?" Her voice was soft and sincere, carrying a hint of cautious anticipation. Her eyes remained fixed on Mushi's face, as if she wanted to carve every one of her expressions into her heart. The two of them slowly moved closer. The distance between them narrowed little by little. Ariel's warm breath brushed gently across Mushi's forehead, carrying the sweet fragrance unique to a young woman. Soon they could feel each other's breath. Their breaths mingled together, becoming especially clear in the silent room. Mushi's golden hair nearly brushed against Ariel's cheek. Her fair skin glowed softly beneath the candlelight. The fullness of her chest rose and fell gently with each breath, its alluring curves outlined by the moonlight. They were so close that they could see their reflections in each other's pupils. The air seemed to freeze in that instant. Even time itself seemed to stop flowing. Realizing that the situation was getting dangerous, Mushi's exquisite face filled with panic. Her long eyelashes trembled slightly. A hint of nervousness flashed through her blue eyes. She hurriedly spoke. Her voice was soft and rushed, carrying a trace of helplessness. Sister Ariel, you're sweating a lot." She turned her face slightly, avoiding Ariel's gaze. She did not dare look directly into Ariel's burning eyes. Her fair fingers nervously twisted the hem of her skirt. Her entire body seemed to radiate the desire to escape. The moment Ariel heard that, her pretty face turned bright red. Her red eyes were filled with panic, as if some hidden secret had just been exposed. Her mind instantly went blank, and her whole body froze in place. Her lovely face was filled with embarrassment and frustration. She took a step backward, creating a little distance between them. Then she awkwardly asked, "Do I smell?" I'm sorry. She lowered her head in a fluster, and sniffed at her collar. Her face was filled with confusion and panic. She was completely at a loss. Seeing that her trick had worked, Mushi's exquisite face revealed a barely noticeable hint of triumph. She immediately put on a pitiful expression. Tilting her head slightly, she filled her blue eyes with pure innocence. In a soft and sweet voice, she said, "It's all right, I don't mind. After all, Big Brother said that I should respect Sister Ariel just as I respect him. A little sweat smell is nothing." Her voice was full of sincerity. Her angelic face radiated warmth and understanding, making it impossible to doubt the truthfulness of her words. After hearing Mushi say that, Ariel broke down even further. Her red eyes were filled with despair. She stood there stiffly, as if she had just been struck by lightning. The good impression she had worked so hard to maintain was ruined just like that. She wailed inwardly. Her pretty face was filled with regret and self-blame. She wished she could find a crack in the ground and crawl into it. That perfect, dependable big sister image of hers had been completely destroyed by a single mention of body odor. She could even imagine Mushi's opinion of her plummeting. Just then Mushi's heart began racing again. The pounding echoed inside her chest like war drums. A powerful sense of palpitations gradually intensified, spreading from her chest to all four limbs. Her entire body had reached the critical point where she was about to transform back into her original form. Tiny beads of sweat appeared on her temples. A trace of panic flashed through her blue eyes. "Damn it, I can't delay this any longer. The medicine's effects are about to..." Before she could finish the thought, her body had already begun to heat up. That familiar warmth rose from her lower abdomen. Suddenly, Ariel began unfastening the buttons of her top. Her movements were crisp and decisive. Her slender fingers deftly slipped each button free. 1, 2, 3. Then, without the slightest hesitation, she stripped off her school uniform. Her smooth skin was completely exposed before Mushi. Her fair skin glowed with a healthy sheen beneath the candlelight. Her delicate collarbones unfurled like butterfly wings. Her shoulders and neck formed graceful, elegant lines. Then there was her flat, firm lower abdomen. Though she was petite, her abdominal lines were clearly defined. Every contour was smooth and powerful, revealing how hard she trained in her daily life. Her taut waist was slender without losing its sense of strength. Under the moonlight, She looked like a work of art carved by hand. The curves of her chest were not as pronounced as Mushi's, but they had the youthful lift and elasticity unique to her. The moonlight outlined their beautiful arcs, like two small hills, gently rising and falling with her breath. Her entire upper body was exposed to the air. Her fair skin gave off an alluring glow. Mushi, wait here for just a little while. Ariel's voice carried a hint of urgency. Her red eyes watched Mushi, as if confirming that she would obediently wait. Her expression was so calm and natural, as if standing completely naked in front of another young woman were the most ordinary thing in the world. She could no longer look away. Her exquisite face was filled with shock. Her blue eyes were opened wide. Her mouth hung slightly open. Her cheeks had turned red all the way to her ears like a perfectly ripe tomato. The domineering female lead was standing completely naked right in front of him. Her fair skin, firm curves, and utterly unguarded boldness left his mind completely blank. Blood surged through his veins. His heartbeat pounded like a drum. His entire body froze in place. Sister Ariel, what are you doing? His voice was filled with panic and embarrassment, but his gaze continued to linger over Ariel's body against his will. Ariel did not care in the slightest. Her red eyes were completely calm. She turned and walked toward the bathroom. Her slender back glowed softly beneath the candlelight, like white jade beneath the moon. The curves of her silhouette were graceful and fluid. From her shoulders to her waist and hips, every line looked as if it had been drawn by a brush. She displayed her vibrant body without the slightest attempt to hide it. Her small pert hips formed a perfect heart shape in the moonlight. Her two long beautiful legs were straight and powerful. Every step carried an effortless, alluring charm. Wait for me. You'll be right back. Her voice came from the bathroom doorway, carrying a hint of light-hearted anticipation. With a bang, the bathroom door slammed shut. The sound echoed throughout the silent room. She was still lost in the explosive scene from moments ago, and had not yet recovered. The shock still lingered in her blue eyes. Her exquisite face was completely dazed. Her heart was still pounding violently. Her entire body seemed frozen by a spell. So this is what she's really like. Is she actually this bold? She murmured to herself inwardly. Her eyes remained fixed on the bathroom. Her mind was filled with that shocking image from before. The fair skin, the firm lines, and the completely unrestrained boldness. Just as she was thinking about it, the feeling of palpitations grew even stronger. It spread from her chest, throughout her entire body. Her body began to heat up slightly. That familiar sensation of weightlessness washed over her once again, as if something inside her body were peeling away. She realized that she had no time left. If she did not leave now, her disguise would definitely be exposed. She suddenly snapped out of her daze. Her golden hair swayed with the movement. Her blue eyes were filled with urgency. She immediately strode toward the door. Her footsteps were hurried and flustered. Her high heels clicked rapidly against the floor. But then she thought that if she left just like this, Ariel might chase after her. With the domineering heroine's stubborn and impulsive personality, she might very well come running out wrapped in nothing but a bath towel. The thought alone was terrifying. Mushi quickly scanned the room. A thoughtful look flashed through her blue eyes. At last her gaze fell on the table. There was paper and a pen on the tabletop, along with some notes Ariel had written casually. She immediately snatched up the pen and began writing on the paper. The pen tip scratched rapidly across the page. Her movements were swift and fluid. This should cover it. She placed the note in the center of the table and made sure it was conspicuous enough. After finishing everything, Mushi fled the scene at top speed. Her figure darted out of the room like a startled rabbit. Her long golden hair fluttered in the night wind. Her skirt billowed, revealing her two long fair legs. Her entire figure seemed to melt into the darkness. Inside the bathroom, Ariel's spirits had sunk to rock bottom. Her red eyes were filled with regret. She stood beneath the shower head as warm water streamed over her skin. It ran across her delicate collarbones, then over her firm waist and abdomen. Her vibrant body appeared and disappeared through the rising steam. She never noticed any odor while exercising, nor had she ever cared about it. She never expected little Mushi's sense of smell to be so sharp. By all rights, I shouldn't smell at all. She rubbed her arm, frowned, and sniffed it. Her face was filled with confusion. The more Ariel thought about it, the more she regretted it. Her pretty face was filled with dejection. She slapped her forehead with her palm. Damn it! I miscalculated. If only I had saved some money to buy a bottle of perfume. What am I going to do? She definitely hates me now, right? She leaned her entire body against the wall. Water droplets slid from the tips of her hair. And when I mentioned that guy just now, her expression clearly changed. Could it be that those siblings are extremely close? Then doesn't that mean I basically bad-mouthed her brother right in front of her? It's over. Everything is over. She closed her eyes. Her mind was filled with Mushi's breathtakingly beautiful face, along with those slightly furrowed brows. Despair completely engulfed her. But soon Ariel pulled herself together again. A fresh light rekindled in her red eyes. She forcefully slapped her cheeks. Smack! Smack! Red marks appeared on her fair skin. No, it's not time to give up yet. I still have a chance.